13 Reasons Why, the popular Netflix series, depicts a teenager's suicide and the reasons she decided to take her life. It's a heavy topic. Joining us now to discuss is Dr. Victor Schwartz, Chief Medical Officer for the JED Foundation. As a psychiatrist who focuses on the emotional health of young people, when did you first become aware of the buzz around this show?
Well, so soon around when the show was released, we had a chance to view it and were concerned about both the opportunity for conversations around mental health and suicide prevention.
So you say showing the suicide so graphically, it was not well advised.
That's right. That's the other probably major thing that we would have certainly wanted them to handle differently.
Right. But when you look back over the show as a professional, there are things you would have done differently.
Oh, sure, absolutely. And maybe one of the most important things that is a sort of big and unfortunate gap is that the school counselor really mishandles the interaction with Hannah, and that's one of the final straws.
Are you embarrassed by what happened?
Yes.
Maybe you made a decision?
No.
Decision to do something with a boy that now you regret.
Oh my God, no. That's just what you assume?
No, I'm just asking you.
Like, I didn't make a decision.
I'm very concerned about the message that conveys to kids about the value of going for help. Mm-hmm. And again, I think it's important that they were purposely trying to show things going wrong, but that's not typical of real life experience.
And we know that also it's produced by Selena Gomez, who's known to have somewhat of a younger fan base.
Right.
Do you think that this has skewed the audience younger a little bit?
Well, I think both Selena Gomez's involvement and the content of the story, it's about high school kids. Clearly, it is a story, and it's based on a book that was a bestseller among teens. So clearly, it's a story that would be appealing to high school kids and even middle school kids.
What is the appropriate, having viewed this series, what is the appropriate age to see a series like this, dealing with this topic?
Yeah, well, it's some episodes that include explicit depictions of sexual assault, and the suicide is portrayed explicitly. So certainly middle school age kids are too young.
I hear it's the most tweeted show ever. Parents may just be getting up to speed.
That's right.
So if you are a parent just hearing about it now, should you bring it up with your child if they have not brought it up with you?
Yeah, again, if your kid is in that range of kids who may be watching it, probably from 12 and up, you might ask them what have they heard about it and whether they've been watching it. But, if your kid has been watching it, I wouldn't treat it as the end of the world. It wouldn't make it into a crisis, but it would be a good idea to talk to them and ask them what they thought of it and what their experience of watching it has been like.
And what advice, then, would you give them?
So I think the challenge is not to make too big a deal of it one way or another, and really know your kid. If this is going to be overwhelming to them, to have a sensible conversation about why this may not be good for you. And if your kid's already watching it, use it as an opportunity to have conversations about friendship and decision-making and really how friends should help each other when they're in emotional distress.
Right. Dr. Schwartz, thank you so much.
Sure, my pleasure.